Taiwan's vocational education has developed to maturity, which allows students to apply the knowledge and skills they get from the textbooks in the workplace to get hands-on experience. For students in Southeast Asia, however, this kind of vocational education is a distant dream. The Overseas Community Affairs Council is now offering special classes to local ethnic Chinese students in order to spread Taiwanese vocational education to Southeast Asia.
Mọi người nhớ giữ im lặng nha, tại vì hôm nay người ta đến quay phim chụp hình nên là cái động tác của mình cứ bình thường đi, làm bình thường ha, cứ giữ im lặng và làm cái động tác bình thường để cho nó lên hình thì nó đẹp hơn, ok? Không có vấn đề nha.
When the bell goes off to mark the start of class in this classroom, the class leader doesn't tell everyone to stand up for the teacher. Instead, he translates the teacher's instructions into Vietnamese. All of the students in this class are ethnic Chinese students from Vietnam. These are first-year students in Zhuangjing Vocational High School's cosmetology department. They began their studies in September this year. This school's programs rotate between classes and real workplace experience, making them a bit different from ordinary vocational school programs. The equal emphasis on theory and practice is what makes this work experience program special.
那我们的孩子呢是属于3-3轮调的，也就是说3个月在学校，3个月去职场上去上班。
This means that after the work-study program begins in September, one group of students stays at school, while the other goes out into the working world to get experience. After 3 months, these two groups of students switch places. This is the model the work-study program follows. The Overseas Community Affairs Council began offering courses on this model in 1995, with the goals of promoting education among overseas ethnic Chinese communities and improving the professional skills of these community students. The number of schools hosting these programs has gradually reached 12. Zhuangjing Vocational High School joined their ranks 4 years ago. Its cosmetology program will hold the graduation for its first class in 2018.
每一个年级都有2个班的侨生，所以我们今年呢，1、2、3年级加起来有6个班，那每一个班都40几个。
One interesting point is that one of the 2 incoming first-year classes is made up entirely of students from Vietnam. This is the result of more than just a lack of formal vocational education that can meet students' needs at home. It is also the result of hard work to recruit students on the part of both the Overseas Community Affairs Council and Taiwanese schools.
本校的越南侨生以越南的占为居多啊，占80%以上。最主要的原因是因为感谢侨委会每年的海外招生到越南地区，给我们一些安排的一些时间地点，让所有的华校的校长将我们学校的招生目标、招生理念，然后给各位的华裔子弟们告知。
New students, attracted by the 3-month rotation system, arrive in Taiwan in July. They first get familiar with the environment and the language. More importantly, they also receive basic training in preparation for their work-study program. They massage the customers and shampoo their hair.
小姐，请问水可以了吗？可以了。这样力道可不可以啊？要不要加强一点？
They dress properly and take care of their appearance, because they must work with customers every day. After 90 hours of intensive training, those students who are best able to speak Chinese go first into the workplace.
那在学校的这个部分呢，我们会安排基础的训练，那有一个90个小时的密集的训练。那在密集的训练里面包含了一个简易的头肩颈的按摩、洗头，然后皮肤的保养，还有简易的化妆。那透过这90个小时的一个密集的训练呢，能对于这个工作上呢，有这个态度上，还有对于这个专业的这一方面呢，有一些的认识。
You can't underestimate this bunch of still young students. Many of them have a great interest in cosmetology and hairdressing, and they have an opportunity to turn that interest into professional skills through formal education. They are active in class and have hard-working personalities. The teachers here praise their attitude towards learning.
告诉他们的技巧的时候，他们其实学习能力其实非常的快。然后他们你在示范操作的时候啊，他们其实会很仔细看你的细节怎么去操作。那其实不会的时候情况之下，他们也会勇于发人说，哎，老师这个我不会，只是2到2、3个礼拜的时间，所以他们要直接上接职场上时候啊，其实都可以接轨的非常的顺畅这样子。
When promoting technical education for overseas ethnic Chinese students, it's not enough to simply emphasize what makes these programs special. With teenagers out from under their parents' wings, studying in a place far from home, parents will be concerned above all else about how their children are doing and how they are adapting. Because of these concerns, the Overseas Community Affairs Council sets high standards for the program's educational quality and requires participating schools to set up a special office responsible for looking after students' needs while they are in Taiwan.
每一个孩子都有一个辅导老师，那辅导老师呢会对于孩子呢平常的日常生活呢会给予关怀，然后辅导。遇到重大的节庆的时候呢，我们的老师有时候甚至会把孩子带回家。在家里过节，
侨生台湾有一个安定的生活、安居的这个环境，让他们能学习中成长。
When the students go to the workplace for work experience, the schools pay attention to how they are doing as well as workplace safety. They also ensure the students are paid appropriately for their work.
保障每个月一定有22000，好，那不会说让孩子说这么辛苦的工作是做白工的，没有薪资，不会，一定有22000。
On the Double 10th National Day, the Overseas Community Affairs Council brings a group of these students' parents to Taiwan. They invite the parents of Vietnamese students to come see their children throughout Taiwan. These parents are happy to see their children's growth.
他在这边学习1年后，完全变化了一个人。他又爱干净，又爱打扮，又学习成绩又好，所以觉得他也比较长进了一点了。所以我觉得给学生来台湾读书，还有给我的侄儿来读书，是一个很好的，就是他将会有很好的将来，也是一个很好的选择。
看见他的生活也过得很好，我们也很放心。
As the government pursues its new southbound policy, seeking closer connections with Southeast Asia, the Overseas Community Affairs Council is helping to create closer ties through vocational education. Taiwanese schools are continuing their educational work, and soon they will see the results.